Alright guys, we are here driving towards Lincoln State Park. We're getting ready to pull up towards the entrance to enter Lincoln State Park. Here you can fish, swim, hike, camp. To enter the state park itself, it's $7 a carload. So as many people as you can fit in your car for $7.
Whoa.
They do have boat rental, paddle boat rental, canoe rental, and it's pretty reasonably priced. We're going to do some early morning fishing here. Not too early. We wish we would have got up earlier. We slept in just a little bit. So
we didn't leave the house until like 5:40.
Okay guys, we are in an area where we're putting some of our stuff. There's also like shelter houses and stuff like right there, and they're free to use. I think you can rent them where no one can have them, where you can have it actually occupied. I think it might be just first come first serve, but these grills have actually, to me, looked the same as they did back in 1994, 98 when I was coming here as a kid. They got little areas. Some people have not picked up their trash though, guys. That's not cool.
No, it's not.
These state a little bit. There goes some. They actually built. That's something they built recently. It's a big old metal deck. You can go out there and fish off that. There's where we usually fish off of by the bank there, and there's a old well-looking thing out there. Over here is the beach. You zoom back out. Try not to get too much sun in your eyes. Over here is a beach. Oh, it's bright. And you can swim here. Sometimes they have a lifeguard up there. Sometimes it just says swim at your own risk. This building here, I don't know what that's used for. But they do have warning. No, yep, there it is. Let me see if you guys can see it. Yeah. There we go. Warning, no lifeguard on duty. In case of emergency, call 911. Swim at your own risk. They do have that. Water quality notice. And they used to go beyond that marked off rope area, and there used to be what we call deep end, you know, and drop off area, and it would have a big old diving board out there. I also do have an area over there, right over there. I don't know if you can see it straight out that way, but it has paddle boat rental and boat rental. They have a duck paddle boat. Hope you guys can see that with the glare. I can't tell. Let's see. Yeah. So there's that stuff there, the paddle boat area and all that. And this here is where you can go shower and change for swimming and stuff. And they used to have, looks like they do sell some stuff up there. I don't think it's open today. But there's the men's and women's locker, and you can change and stuff like that. Around there was a volleyball net, but look at this, guys. I want to show you something. This is what we're talking about. People just leave trash. Look at this. Bottle left there. Cups. Just, there you go. Now you can get a glimpse of it. We're getting ready to go fishing and stuff, guys. I just want to show you some extra stuff besides fishing. Alright guys, now we're up on a fishing bank. That little building down here is not open. It looks like they haven't had it open in a while, but it's a wildlife area. Yeah, it looks like they closed it up and they just haven't reopened it. You'll see some grass area. I don't know if I can zoom in, but that down there is like an overflow, and it goes like this, slants down, it goes in there, but it's not filled up right now. Water's down, but it's up over here. They just haven't opened it up. There's that metal deck, and this is trying to get you a view without being in the sun here. There it is. There's the view of the whole entire lake. Sorry for the glare. We're gonna fish right here. Here's like a little well thing out there, old well. We're gonna fish right here, see if we can catch some fish. But all right, Dad just caught a fish. Bluegill. Let me get that on there.
Like this?
Yeah.
Grab it, pinch it.
There it is. And it's back in. That's one fish. Little bluegill. This bridge, I'm always wary about this bridge. Just some old wood planks. Oh God. They get replaced, but it's really not that sturdy to me. I'm pretty sure it's a metal frame with these wood pranks over it. And they've replaced most of the trail that was just dirt and stuff. They've actually done some work, put a lot of gravel down. This used to be just all dirt, Doc, and I'm glad they did metal instead of wood. They used to have a wooden one out here, and it just got worn out, beat up. Pretty sure there's probably some kids that come out here and jump off this thing. Looks pretty deep out this area, so we're gonna come out here and fish. And something died down there. See if we can catch something. And if they catch anything, I might be able to zoom in on them. But let me cast out and I'll come back if I catch anything. If not, you'll probably see me over at the cabins and stuff of Lincoln. So, all right guys, so we're leaving the park area where we played at, and
went fishing, had food.
Right up there, like a little office.
Kids swam.
But if you go across the street here, well, the intersection, you come to the stop sign and you go across, okay?
So Lincoln Boyhood.
Yeah, Lincoln Boyhood Memorial. This is Lincoln State Park, where we were just at.
Oh, sorry guys.
And now we're gonna go to Lincoln Boyhood right after this car turns. And we're gonna go across, okay?
Ooh.
So over here is some pretty cool, there's a sign for it.
Oh, hold on.
All right, so you can park over here. When you park there, you get to walk up. This is all nice and paved concrete here. And it's got some trails and different, there's an outhouse there. I don't know if that's any significance to past. But if we look here, the Lincoln Boyhood Memorial, and I'll show you. So this is the Lincoln Boyhood Memorial. It tells you which way to go. Lincoln Farm, that way, or the Cemetery and Visitor Center, that way. So one's 600 yards, the other's 300 yards. So when we get to these areas, I will definitely show you. I think it loops around a complete circle too. So, all right, we'll be right back. We're getting ready to walk on one of these trails to go, I think, either to the farm or the cemetery area. And we just got to thinking about this fencing here. And maybe some of them could have been replaced or something, but most of these are probably pretty old. I mean, they look pretty old, so who knows if this is stuff that his family put up, Abraham Lincoln, his family.
I'm touching the White House.
Look at this, guys, that stone there. If we read here on this monument, it's part of the White House there. And it was lived from the March 4th, 1961 until his death of April 15th, 1965. I guess Lincoln brought this back. And these bricks here are from Lexington, Kentucky. And the bricks there, which I've been to. And they were from Mary Todd, who was married to Lincoln. Looks like we have another stone.
Kaiser Vincent, Indiana, where Abraham Lincoln
en route to Illinois from Indiana in March of 1830. First saw a printing press.
This rock was part of the Joneses store at
Jonesboro.
8 miles
3 miles. Is it 8 or 3? It's 3 miles.
3 miles west.
Of here associated with Lincoln's early manhood.
Pretty cool, guys.
Oh, look at the big stone, John.
Guys, that little glimpse there was just part of the map. And this one here, is this a cemetery stone?
It's a county memorial to Abraham
From
Lincoln.
1917 and 1934, this stone marked the site of the cabin a few hundred feet west of here, where Lincoln lived the impressionable years of his life between the ages of 7 and 21.
Hold on. Mark the site of the cabin a few hundred feet. So his cabin, like the boyhood cabin, was here.
Is that what those logs are? That are kind of scared off?
Yeah, probably.
So I'm assuming maybe somewhere in there, in this area here, marking behind this stone of this memorial is where his cabin was.
We're 7 to 21.
Wow. All right, we're gonna keep moving.
Abraham Lincoln. Oh, in Hodgeville, Kentucky, where he was born. So this stone is from the house he was born in.
Hodgenville? Hodgenville?
So guys, these little plaques and stones are everywhere, and you can, you know, feel part of history, touch them, you know. All right, guys, so we're actually walking by the fencing area still, but there is the farm over there. There's some housing.
No, those are sheep.
Sheep.
Yeah, those are sheep.
Look at it, ain't that cool?
Okay, well, we should go this
Those are
way,
the
John.
same livestock that Abraham Lincoln had.
He used to shave those for his fluff.
Okay, guys, when you're walking up by his cabin, you get yourself a little bit of a history informational piece right here. Let me see if I can get up a little bit closer so you can read each little thing. Try to hold it there for a few seconds. You can pause it and always come to it and read that area. But these are basically, they took the area that some of the area where the cabin was at, this cabin here, and they preserved it with Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln.
We've never even been here before.
Yeah, we've been to Lincoln State Park plenty of times, just never came over to here. Here's more of the farm area. Can't really see those
We'll
trees.
go over there. There's
Just
a
give me the
trail
camera
right
and I'll
there,
jump
John.
the fence here.
Yeah, we're gonna jump the fence. We can go up in here a little bit closer too.
Did you get the front side of the fireplace down? Cool, that's like this is where the house was.
Right. Okay. We're gonna go the front side of the area, and then the next few places you'll see is the cemetery and stuff. Okay, guys.
The CDC shut it down.
All right, guys. As you can see here, this area is closed. The CDC recommendations. But whenever this opens again, I might come back and actually show you more footage of inside. But because I think you can visit the inside of the little cabins and work areas of the farmland. But this was where Abraham Lincoln and his family lived. This is where they walked around and did work. So they had the concept of a nail, but they had to use wood because they didn't have steel
Or iron.
or iron. About with the log cabin.
This gate is new.
While the Pollinator family spent most of their time working outdoors, this one-room log cabin was the center of family life. Here they gathered to eat, sleep, and share the lives on the Indiana frontier of the 1820s. And then it says a Lincoln Spring 100 yards. We're heading that way now. So about 100 yards away was this spring for the Lincoln family.
So
And
we
they would carry their water
From here to there.
from there all the way up to the farm. And you would turn back and go back up towards the farm. Alright guys, here's another important stone. We come back the opposite way to go towards the cemetery. This is the other part. You'll start to hit a couple more stone areas. And this is what this stone is all about right here. Pretty cool stuff. Hopefully you read that. We're walking this way to finish this out to get to the cemetery area. Like I said,
He stood on this stone and delivered the Gettysburg Address.
wow. Wow.
Here, John, give me the camera. Here,
Yeah, look at that guy.
here.
Get up there, John.
Hold on, let me zoom out. This rock from where President Lincoln stood when he delivered the Gettysburg Address, November 19th, 1863.
Alright, this is the stone here. And here's the plaque that represents
This stone
His second
from the old Capitol
inaugural
building where
address.
Lincoln delivered his second inaugural address, March 4th, 1865.
that is pretty cool, guys. Alright, guys.
This pillar from the original front porch of the house at 516 10th Street, Washington, D.C., where President Lincoln died, April 15th, 1865.
Alright, guys, we are getting close to the cemetery.
Oh, I see our car.
And this one here is in memory You can see there, Lincoln tomb in Springfield, Illinois, was preserved by grateful people in the tribune to his mother. So this is what you're looking at here when you see. There's
Lincoln, mother of President Lincoln, died October 5th, AD 1818, age 35. She was 35 years old.
Look at that. Gosh, it's way up there. This is a big flagpole. Huge. It's a beautiful area, guys. Hey, look at the grass pattern on this. You see how it swivels in and out? I don't know if you guys can pick that up. It is very nice right here. Let me get a picture of this. Just like right in the middle right here. I bet you some people may have gotten married here. Okay. Alright guys, to finish off the video, this is the visiting center. We cannot go inside. It is closed due to COVID-19 stuff. It has some memorial type stuff up there on the building and presidential stuff and wording. And of course some more information. We've seen that picture over there. I guess the LP, what is that, Lincoln property you think? Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park. I want to let you guys know that for $7 a carload, you got to fish, swim, paddle boat, be on canoes, come out to wildlife, and then you also get all of this, which is awesome. There's where we were at with the American flag.
Did you go out to this?
No, I wasn't to the flag.
Okay, so I'll read it. It says, you are facing... Oh, hold on. Sorry. The wooded knoll on which sleeps Nancy Hanks Lincoln, mother of the president who lived in this Hoosier environment during the formative years of his life from 1816 to 1830. Beyond to the north is marked the site of the humble log cabin where she led him for a little while along the path to greatness.
Okay. Alright guys. So guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna mesh it all up for you guys together and make it look nice, and we hope you really enjoy it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. We hope you enjoyed our adventure at Lincoln State Park, and we hope to come back again to show you even more of Lincoln State Park. I said bark. Lincoln State Park. Alright guys, bye everyone.
Bye y'all.